When I announced this interview, a lot of people told me that you have to ask about Ignition, which is coming up in 5 days, 19 hours, 24 minutes, and 52 seconds. So what is the Ignition campaign all about? I think on the website it just states that it's a campaign that unveils a lot of the building blocks, how you guys want to merge AI and blockchain. So I don't know how much alpha you can drop at this point, but the more the better.
Well, we have to keep something under wraps, but you're absolutely right. We're going to showcase the things that our tools, what we've been building in Fetch can do. But it's more than just that. It's attracting people to see how this whole thing is going to work. Because if you look at what ChatGPT did, it was just as you said. It just bring it to people that, oh my God, this is what's coming in the world. This is what's going to be happening. So, let's sign up to it. Let's try it. Let's engage with it. So one of the biggest things we want to achieve in Ignition is that kind of effect where people can actually see how all of this fits, how things can be working. I don't want to give too much away because the teams are preparing to showcase some of the things, but there might be some other things which we might drop in, but that's really the key here is the awareness and bringing to people the knowledge and understanding what's coming, and hence Ignition.
Yeah, there was also a question. I'm just trying to find it right now. Oh yeah, here. A question whether there will be partnership announcements during Ignition.
But that's if there is going to be a partnership announcement, then I wouldn't be telling you. If there wasn't, then I wouldn't be telling you. You're going to have to wait and see.
There we go. There's also an interesting input from Ghazni, who is also part of the Stakecito team, and we're also running a node on Fetch, by the way. Anyone that's interested to delegate, but Ghazni throwing in. I don't know how familiar with Sommelier, but Sommelier is basically a DeFi automation app chain, bridging also to Ethereum. So would it be an interesting use case if Fetch AI trained Sommelier-based seller strategies, and then part of the commission from sellers can be used to return value back to the founders of this training? What do you think about that?
Again, this is we invite people. If you have this idea, what our job is to make these tools easy for you, that you can do that. You can invite people, you can train the model, you can generate the revenue. So all the tools that you need to do that, if you're from that industry, we invite you to build this and share the revenue, right? Share the revenue with all of the people that you bring in. So that's exactly the kind of use cases that we are inviting to come and build. Because what we're not doing is just building another DEX or another financial instrument, because that's not what we do. We provide the tools. Now you can use it to build a financial service, or you can build a model which could give feedback to somebody and pay a fee for it. That's exactly the kind of things we would like people to come and build with Fetch.
Yeah, Animal is also saying, can't wait for agents to trade for us on DeFi with the best trading data of the best traders we can find and feed it. I think like if you start thinking about it, like literally what AI can do on blockchain, like you start thinking about like literally everything, right? It goes all directions. Is there any specific thing that like for you personally, where you would say this is really, really exciting? Like one specific use case maybe that you think like, if this would be built on Fetch, that would be incredible. Is there anything that stands out to you?
Well, it's not going to be sexy what I think, because I'm thinking in monetary and economic terms, right? So if you think about what's happening in the world at the moment, how gig economy is really scaling up, because people, working in corporates, and it's kind of, people want to have this work-life balance. They want to do what they want to do. They want to do it individually. I feel that is really quite exciting in terms of marketplace, because there's, gig economy includes like Airbnb, right? I have a house, I want to put it on the market, people come and stay and people go away, right? So that's also part of this whole gig economy. So what I think is, for me, what is really exciting, and as I said, it's not going to be something overly sexy, is using the AI which big corporates have and actually bringing it to everybody, so that this gig economy can actually grow exponentially, because it will. Because at the moment, somebody has to build this one marketplace, and then everybody has to join it. But what if you have a multifaceted agent which can deploy marketplaces for you wherever you want? Because one day you might want to do one thing, the other day you want to do another thing. You don't want to keep hopping apps. You want to do it from your wallet, everything in one place. You can go and do one thing 1 minute, and you can do a financial transaction on crypto the other minute. Why do we have all those things? So I think that's quite exciting in the way our habits are going to evolve in the near future and the mid to early future.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, as a cosmonaut, I don't know how much you follow all of this drama that sometimes on Cosmos when there's new on-chain governance proposals. But I think this could also change the game for governance in crypto, right? Because I think right now there's a lot of experiments also in Cosmos. I think Cosmos actually has one of the most advanced, if not the most advanced, on-chain governance framework. It's still quite basic and has its flaws, of course. But I think the fact that you have a multi-billion-dollar blockchain where every token holder and staker can be part of, and has a voting right and weight, I think that's very interesting. But I think it also causes a lot of this human drama that obviously comes into that, right? So I don't know, like, if there's a way that AI could, there could be a pilot about an AI governance model. Is that something that's
that's, I think you're kind of touching on things which because we've been thinking about for quite a while now, and I think you're in completely the right ballpark when you start saying such things, which is, yes, we have all these governance models. One, they're very cumbersome. Second, who is kind of analyzing? Because, for individuals to come into such a place, they need to come in with the confidence. They need to build that trust that what they're doing is right, and they're not going to be cheated out of something. And somebody needs to tell them if this is right or wrong. And if there is an independent model and there is an independent AI, which they can trust, which everybody can see, and everybody can actually audit, then you suddenly have a game changer, which is, okay, the governance decisions are made for the right reasons. They're made with the right people, with the right opinions, with the right kind of stakes, and that whole model can change quite considerably. But also, don't forget, automation plays a big part. A lot of people don't vote because it's just too cumbersome. It's you want to be able to participate, easily, rather than, and that's the whole point. So automation plus AI models which can actually detect governance issues, it's a great mix. Our job is to open it up for people to try different things with the tools that we have, write different models to try these things out. We're not supporting one kind of governance or another, but building an AI-based or semi-AI-based governance, because I don't think it's fully autonomous yet, is really coming. It's kind of here. With the tools we're showcasing, we're kind of developing, you'll be able to do all of that.
Yeah.